Okay, so then now here another function. So complete the list courses list. Okay, so then here we are calling constant. So courses list equal to, here we are already having, yes. So then inside return. Okay, so then where is this one? Where? Yeah, h2 to I courses list. Okay, so UI courses list. So now here we are using UL. Okay, so inside UL, so how we can call that one? So courses list, see this one. So here we are using the map method, so only single line only, so no need to write multiple lines. So there is no lot of code, only single line we can print all those things. So courses list dot map. So then we are passing the parameter here, course. Okay, course implies, then we are calling this my courses list slash here. Okay, inside of this one, so how we can pass? So we have to pass this a list as a argument, okay. My list equal to, okay, courses list we are passed, courses list we are passed. So why here we are getting the error? Map method. So then here we are closed here now. Here we have to close. Okay, so then my courses list is passed to this one, now here we are going to the props. So those are the arguments, right? So then here li li, so then props dot, so what is that variable name? Course, right? My list, sorry, my list. Okay, now you can see. Okay, we are not yet passed, right? Where is this one? Where is here it is. Okay, so then we have to export this one, export default. So then we have to send this one, C list. Okay, now here we can go to the import C list from a slash, where is, what is function called a react list. Okay, yes, called. Now here we have to create a node, and then C list. Okay, so then we can go to here. Again, same process only. So there is no new thing here. Same process, my list. So then React DOM create root element document.get element by ID C list. Okay. So then again my list dot render. So what is the component here? We are importing it here. So C list. Here it is a C list. No need to send it. Okay. Now we can see HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. 4 times it is repeating, right? 4 times it is repeating. Now we can see where it is repeating. We have to send this one. Yes, now we can see it. Yes, they're already mapped. Now you can see HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. So then how can we pass this one as a dynamic? How can we pass this one as a dynamic? So then here, then instead of this one, props dot my list, right? Props dot, okay. So d list means dynamic list. Here we can pass the props. Okay. Why it is this one? Happens here. Props only. Okay, no need to place this one. Okay. Props dot dlist. So then, so this dlist we have to create it here. Dlist equal to dlist equal to, here we are already created. So then same thing we can use it. Okay, the same thing we can use it. Now you can see HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and React.js. So if we can include the AngularJS also, then we can get AngularJS. Now you can see AngularJS. So this way we can get the list. This way we can get the list. Okay. So then next one is,
Sir, where can we use the key option method? Morning lesson కదా మనకి the key
sorry,
and prop.
I didn't get you.
మనకి వార్నింగ్ లో కీ అనేది కదా ఇనిట్ క్యూ అని ఉంది కదా అది ఎక్కడ వాడచ్చు అని
Index,
ఇందాక ఇనిట్ క్యూ కీ లిస్ట్ లో తీసుకున్నాం కదా లిస్ట్ లో మనకి ఆర్డర్ లిస్ట్ మన కీ అని ఒక ఇనిట్ కీ అని వస్తుంది వార్నింగ్ లో
ఎక్కడ ఇక్కడ
సార్ క్రోమ్ లో
ఇక్కడ
అది ఓకే వార్నింగ్ ఈచ్ చైల్డ్
check the render method of C list.
పైన యూనిక్ కీ పైన ఓకే ఆ కీ అనే వాల్యూ ఒకసారి ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం మనం
So basically what it is saying here, we are not defining any key. Okay. So here it is. Sorry, not this one. Here it is. So here in this one we are not defining any keys, right? Where is here. So directly we are defining this is a array, right? So we are not defining any keys. Okay. So that is the warning only. So it is not showstopper. Each child in a list should have a unique key property. Okay, we have to give a unique key property for each and everything. So whenever we are getting in the JSON list, so at that time we will get the keys. Whenever we are getting the dynamic data from the backend, so they can send the keys for each and everything. Okay. So then now we can see that one. We can see that one. So then how we can ignore it? Okay. See, this is the one. So keys allows to keep track of elements. Okay. So next one is that one only. Okay. Keys allows a React to track of element. For suppose now, so you cannot track. So if you want to get the so element of specific element, so how can we get that one? So you have to know the length of that one. Then in that length, so you can take it, right? Okay. So using that keys, if we can define the keys, so then we can easily get that. We can easily get those elements. All right. So now we can define it. Where is this one? Here it is. So keys allows to keep track of element. So this way, if an item is updated or removed, only that item will be re-rendered instead of the entire list. Okay. Keys keys to be unique to each sibling. Okay. Keys must be unique. So now we can define the keys. Okay. Now we can define the keys here. Where is it? Here it is. So here we are defining, right? So then we can define the keys for this one. Okay. So then first one ID 1 comma, then this is the list. Okay. Then this is the first element. Okay. Now for this list, previously there is no keys for this one. So directly using an array index, we can get this one. Now we are defining the unique keys for this one. Okay. So now this is the first one. So then same way id colon 2 comma, then list colon, then again this is the second one, same thing id colon 3 comma, list colon 3. Okay. This is the fourth one, id colon 4 comma, then list id colon 5 comma, a list angular. Okay. So this is the keys. Okay. So this way we can define the keys. So then how we can get this one? How we can get this one? Here we can stop sometime this one. Why? Because so this one is different, that one is different. So we are stopping this one. Okay. Now my courses is sending. So there is I can clear. Okay. So then where there it is, the list here. Okay. So then courses list. So we are getting. So then map. Okay. Courses. Yeah. We can get the key equal to key equal to. So then key equal to, where is this one? Courses list dot id. Okay. So then next one, list, my list equal to, okay. So then courses list dot list. Okay, no error. Then create here. Okay, okay. List only here we are defined, right? Why it is not getting only keys coming, keys also not coming. My courses dlist. So then here course.dlist. This is list.map. Course.id. So then course.list. See now? So any errors? Again we are running scene. So just we can change the UI courses keys and list. Okay. Now you can see. So that one is gone. Right? Clear. List is coming. Right? So this way we can track that one. So if we have to pass the unique ID for that list. Okay, clear. So any doubts? Naveen or Ravi?
No, sir.
Okay, then fine. So this way we can get the data. Just tell me. Tell me, Ravi.
సరే వీడియోస్ ఇక్కడ యూట్యూబ్ లో కనిపెట్టలేదు అడిగాం కదా వీడియోస్ మీకు
Yeah, basically so తను శ్రీనివాసు ఫెస్టివల్ కి ఊరు వెళ్ళాడు. సో ఈ రోజు ఇంకా రాలేదనుకుంటా, రేపు వస్తాడేమో, నేను అడుగుతాను తనని. ఓకేనా? మోస్ట్లీ రేపు చేయలేడేమో. సో డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో కానీ డే ఆఫ్టర్ టుమారో కానీ నేను కంపల్సరీగా అప్లోడ్ చేయమన్నాను. ఓకే
ఓకే
ఓకే. సో ద నెక్స్ట్ టాపిక్ ఇస్ రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్స్. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఇస్ ద రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్స్. Simple form we can see today, so remaining things we can see tomorrow. Okay, so in basically how we can create a form, simple form. So you saying, so in HTML how we can create, same thing we can create it, react forms.js. Okay, so then here function. Okay, so then my form. Okay, so inside of this one return. So whatever HTML elements you want to display in the browser, so that complete HTML we have to write in return statement only, or otherwise you can define one constant or let variable. So then all the HTML element bind to one variable. Okay, my HTML, then you can write inside of this thing everything, every HTML. Okay, so then otherwise if you have a confusion, then everything you can write inside of this one. Okay, you can write inside of this one. Okay, so in the forms we are having multiple things, so that's why I'm created a root node here, root element. So then form. Okay, so then inside form we have a label. Okay, so enter your name. So the next one is input input type equal to text. So then name equal to name. So then placeholder equal to enter your name. Okay, so then close input. Okay, now form is created. Just simple input. So remaining things same as usual. So then export default. What is this one? My form. Okay, so then we have to create a node here, div id equal to my farm. Okay, created. So then go to index.js here, constant my farm equal to react dom dot create root element document dot get element by id. So then my farm. Then we have to render it. So my farm dot render. Then we have to call the component, right? So what is that one? My farm. So then there we are exported. We have to import it here. Import my farm from then dot that one React Forms. Okay. Now you can see it here. What happened? My farms is saved. Then this one is saved. Then ReactJS is saved. Here my farm. Right. Create root somewhere error we are having.
సార్ ఫామ్ ఫ్రమ్ అని పెట్టినట్టుంది.
ఎక్కడ my from this one you are talking.
వేరే దాంట్లో సార్ రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్స్.
This is fine. So yeah, this one, right?
రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్స్ లో
Yeah, this is. So this one, this is a function name. This is a function name. Okay. So we can create what this one we have to create.
రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్ ఫైల్ లో సార్ రియాక్ట్ ఫార్మ్.
Yeah, where it is? Export my form.
ఫామ్ అంటే సార్ ఫామ్ ఇక్కడ మన పైన రిటర్న్ కింద ఉందా మనకి లేబుల్ పైన
Yeah, right.
అది ఫ్రమ్ అని పెట్టింది.
Yes, it is getting, but where it is? It is clear. Yes, now it is right. Thank you. Yes, this way we can create it. Okay. So this way we can create it. So that's simple thing we are having. Theory we are having. So this will work as a normal form. The form will submit and the page will refresh. Okay. So if we can create just as usual, so how we can create? So in this input type equal to submit submit. So then value equal to submit. So this way we can create a button, right? This way we can create a submit button. See, whenever I am clicking on this one, entire page is reloading. So but our React concept is not like that, right? So we cannot reload the page, but we have to submit the form. Okay. So that is one issue we are having when we write in a common way. Okay. So then to prevent this one handling the form, Handling forms is about how you handle the data when it changes the value or gets submitted or gets submitted. Then in HTML forms, data is usually handled by the all the DOM elements only. Okay. So from input type, so then we text all the text boxes related things input. Then select boxes related, all those things are DOM elements only. So in React, form data is usually submitted handled by the components. Okay. Instead of DOM, so we can use the DOM. We can use the component here. Okay, so we can use the component here. So then when the data is handled by the component, all the data is stored in component state. Okay, so from here onwards, so bit terminology is changing. Okay, so in this one, so where it is in the classes component, so we are using the state, right? So same state we can use we can use it here in functional component. Okay, so in the React, so if you want to submit a data without reloading, we have to follow the functional component based thing. So when we submit a data in the React.js, all the form data, all the form data is stored in the component state. Okay, all the data is stored in the component state. So then you can control changes by adding the event handler and the on change attribute. We can use the use state hook. We can use the use state hook to keep track of each input value and provide a single source of single source of truth for entire application. Okay, so all those elements, so we have to write it here on change. So input type equal to, so instead of this one, so we can write input type equal to text. Okay, so then value equal to then, so this is what is this one name. So then on change on change on change equal to then this is a event e, then set name e dot target dot value. Okay, so this way we have to argue it. So then we have to close it, right? We have to close this one. Okay, so this way we have to write each and every input value, each and every input value. So this way we have to write it. So then how we can track this one here? Constant name here, whatever value we are using name, then set name equal to use state. Initial we are keeping the empty. So for use state we have to write import use state. Okay, now no error. Okay, so then now you can see. Okay, so if you can see it here, for suppose if you want to set some initial value, then you can keep it like this. Then you can see. Okay, so this way we can handle the form data. This way we can handle the form data. Okay, so then tomorrow we can discuss the remaining elements and form submit. Okay, clear? So any doubts?
వాట్ ఈస్ ద రీరెండర్?
Where?
రీరెండర్ అంటే ఏంటి మీనింగ్?
ఎక్కడ?
రెండర్ కి మన HTML అంటే జస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్ నాకు చూసాను రియాక్ట్ లా. సో రీరెండర్ అంటే ఏంటని?
రీరెండర్ అంటే మనం ఇక్కడ రెండర్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం కదా, సో సేమ్ వాల్యూస్ ని మనం అగైన్ రెండర్ చేసుకోవటానికి ఇదేంటి అని అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం వేర్ ఇస్ దిస్ వన్ హియర్, సో మనం HTML ని ఇక్కడ రెండర్ చేసుకోవటానికి. రీరెండర్ ఆల్సో సేమ్ థింగ్, బట్ దట్ వన్ వీ కెన్ యూజ్ ఇన్ కాంపోనెంట్స్. Okay, so that one we can use in components. Okay, so మనకి ఇంకా 3 క్లాసెస్ మనకి రౌటింగ్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత వస్తుంది అది. ఓకే
ఓకే, మనం ప్రతి ఒక్క వాల్యూకి ఐడీస్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకున్నాం సార్ మన ఇండెక్స్ కి.
ప్రతి ఒక్క
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనము